Corey! Corey! Down to sick bay. Corey reconfigured a hollow emitter to act as a repulsor beam. Since the concussion gave him his vision, he hoped another one would have the same effect.
He calculated the structural integrity of his head.
But I thought I'd managed to talk him out of it.
If it wasn't for the end result, I'd find this indulgence of yours charming.
Indulgence?
It seems you wouldn't notice Mr. Astor's stubbornness, even if it hit you in the face. Oh, that's right. During the hybrid flight, it did hit you in the face.
You know, you keep this sort of thing up, and I'll get to name a syndrome after you.
Nothing, Jorian. Not even a glimmer. I was so sure it would work.
This is a natural progression of his psychosis. I'm surprised it didn't manifest sooner. First he gives himself those wounds, and now—
You haven't proven those wounds were self-inflicted. Well, so what? You can control your body chemistry.
Yeah, but my body chemistry is still human, just like Commander Astor's. The human subconscious can do anything, Captain. Anything. He has those wounds because he believes he should have them. Mr. Astor needs to be put under lock and key for his own safety.
Corey's not going to do this again. He's not a danger to himself.
Did you miss the skull fracture?
He's an engineer. He tried an experiment. It didn't work.
Respectfully, sir, nothing you've done has worked either.
I'll admit we're running a little low on ideas, but—
No, Jorian. You've run out.
Captain, we just need a little more time.
Doctor, give us the room. I empathize. I know your history. Mr. Astor is—
Mr. Astor? You used to call him Corey. Can you take off that captain's pip long enough to remember that he's your friend? That you helped me bring him and Ro together?
It's because he's my friend that I've let this get so far out of hand. Mr. Rockney, you asked me to— Why is it so dark in here?
I'm trying to calm Helen down.
With mood lighting.
Some idiot on that station thinks that hull breaches are a good thing. Resources and manpower are being diverted. We've been bumped to a lower priority. What could possibly be more important than the integrity of the ship?
I'll look into it.
Give me 5 minutes with the torpedo launchers, and I swear I can hit station ops from here.
Commander! I said I'll look into it.
No, I'm not gonna sing to you. Cuz people would think I was crazy.
So you're the jerk who stole my repair cruise.
I saw the Helena. What did you do? Botch a docking approach?
Would you believe a giant space squid?
Would you believe a single Orion scout ship?
A whole Orion scout ship?
We were surveying the Trenlaw debris field. There's so much radiation you can barely get a scan through.
At least we can get close to it now.
The Orions got there first. They've been scavenging the debris for months. Tholian tech, Breen. We're pretty sure they got a Romulan Thaleron device. We were chasing this little ship. Its torpedoes kept missing us. By the time we realized we weren't their target,
They'd set off a chain reaction in the debris field. We're gonna make some mistakes, Joseph.
I wish my crew didn't have to pay for them.
Our crews will always pay for them.
Giant space squid, huh? Got any calamari?
I thought you Helenans were supposed to be strong telepaths. Just go in my head and tell me what this means. It has to be there somewhere.
Commander, I am a counselor, not a brain probe. Our time is up. So I'll see you tomorrow.
Do you need permission? Enter. Robin! When did you get here? Is Shelby here?
I got leave. Antietam brought me most of the way. I came as soon as Jorian told me about your vision. Is there anything yet? You tried astrometrics?
From here to Andromeda and back again.
It could be photonic lattice.
It's not, and it's not the next 50 things you're going to think of.
Is 51 bashing your head open?
Funny. You're a funny lady. You know, Jorian is going to have to catch you up on a few things. I'm not even allowed access to the research database. Dr. Ness seems to think it's going to hamper my recovery. Oh, what are those things?
Shell fragments from a crack egg.
They're hard to look at.
They're even harder to touch. Even after the cracks hatch, their shells stay nasty for years.
I am ready.
About time.
You've won. Why do you persist?
Maybe I like it.
Talk. They're yours.
Oh, give me a break. Bajoran plant DNA.
Bajorans have a spiritual language using flowers.
You and Corey are too smart for your own good.
Come again?
Well, every time you hit a dead end, you try to make things more complicated. Now, I think this could be very simple. Now, describe to me again the vision.
Corey's on a hill. He sees Ro at the top. Corey runs to Ro, Ro vanishes. Corey finds the earring, it burns his hand. We've cross-referenced the topography of every Class M planet in the databases. Every set of foothills.
There you go again. Corey ran to Ro.
That's what he says.
Corey ran to Ro. Ro didn't. Let's go.
This is deeper in the Andromeda Galaxy. I don't get your line of thought.
Of course you don't. Corey runs to Ro. He assumes Odyssey is running back to us. You've lived hundreds of years.
A 3-century trip is within reason. I didn't blink an eye at it.
The Odyssey crew can't outlive that trip. Arkan technology makes us look primitive. So their best hope for getting home in their lifetime
Is to study the Arkans.
Computer, using established parameters, search for star correlations using pattern
Finding Nevin.
Finding Nevin.
Come in.
I'm going to order Dr. Ness to remove the scars from your hand. You won't be needing them anymore.
It's an exact match, sir. Major stars in relation to his central focus.
It pinpoints where Odyssey was when Corey had his vision.
Iliad didn't scout this position, and no one could have extrapolated these astrometrics in their head.
I don't see how this helps us. Even if it's true, we can't do anything about it.
I think we can, sir. I never stopped working on the Slipstream project, but I need Omega clearance, and I need the tetrahedron key you've got in your vault.
I'm so sorry. You're one of my best friends, and I didn't believe in you. Whatever it takes, Corey, I'll help you find him. Whatever it takes.
I shouldn't even be listening to this.
But you are, sir.
If it was Trey out there, you'd have us rerouting the Bajoran wormhole, or cutting a deal with the Q. Odyssey is full of daughters, sir, and sons, and husbands, and wives.
Ow! Damn! Why would you want clasps on one of these awful things?
I'm making a weapon. Something like your ancient Earth's bolos.
What's wrong with the phaser?
Phasers are too impersonal. Combat should be intimate.
We're causing a sympathetic resonance in the key's natural microfractures.
It's destroying itself. Shut it down. This is getting us nowhere. And I have an appointment to keep.
Still have to see that counselor, huh?
Hey, what if these microfractures aren't natural?
The key's been repeatedly exposed to a powerful inverse radiation. This could be the counterbalance we've been looking for.
Thanks to Voyager's research, we can contain Omega molecules using a harmonic resonance chamber. What we can't do is tap Omega because manipulating the molecule causes it to destabilize.
But the inverse radiation could counterbalance the reaction.
So how do we generate this radiation?
That's the thing. We can't, at least not safely. We don't use anything with that intensive an output. It would be too hazardous.
I'll take care of it. Good work, you guys. Get some rest.
Sir, my leave's almost up.
I'll take care of that, too.
I'm not going to let you build a Thaleron generator. It would attract too much attention. Even the Romulans have banned them since the Arkan wormhole was destroyed.
We have reason to believe the Orions have obtained at least one functioning Thaleron device. This is the nearest place for them to sell it, especially since the sector's opened up to warp travel.
Captain, your orders are to assist Legacy in securing the Trinlaw debris field. If pursuing certain leads facilitates that mission, then I'll trust your discretion.
It's clear to me that you're not depressed, but blind dedication to something can be just as harmful. And you've already shown that your personal safety is a secondary consideration.
Come in.
Corey, we did it! We're to report to Helena immediately.
Well, I guess that's that. Commander Leffler, is it? Very nice to have met you.
You're now temporarily assigned to Helena. Captain Shelby was very reluctant about this, as was Excelsior's chief engineer. There's a channel open on standby if you'd like to talk to Commander Nostrum. Assuming, of course, that you want to.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Oh, and congratulations. I had no idea you two had gotten engaged. Artem, setting a course for the trend loss system via Hell's Gate.
That would be doubling back, sir. Hell's Gate is beyond.
Are you calling the captain a lousy navigator?
Course laid in, sir.
Finally.
Hiding a comm channel from DS-12 is not a simple matter.
Whatever, this goes straight up the ladder. I'm sending you the full report.
Fascinating.
Yeah, and they already have a working theory on how to harness the molecule. I think that covers my quota. Now, when do I get an extraction?
Your cover on DS-12 is well established. To replace you at this juncture would be illogical.
Understood, sir. Heta Ann out.
We have to shut this operation down. There are enough freelancers in the area without the Orions arming them to the teeth. The Legacy and the Antietam are going to be cutting off the source, but it's our job to confirm that Hell's Gate is a distribution point.
Are we expecting combat?
No, but Hell's Gate is what it is.
Mr. Rockney, modify a shuttle with a sensor damping field. We may need to do some snooping, and there'll be too many eyes on Helena for her to do it.
Yes, sir.
Get started right away. That's all, people. Mr. Dias, can you stay a minute?
Sources have given us a name, Helena. I'll be going over to the station. You'll be accompanying me as my bodyguard.
Thank you, sir.
This should just be a meet and greet, but if you should have to defend yourselves,
Yes, Captain?
please exercise restraint.
You gave a bioneural gel pack to the bartender?
They're good currency.
Seems our mission parameters are rather flexible.
That's us.
Yes, very good. Very pretty. Pretty, pretty girl. Ah, yeah. Oh, she's a rare albino Orion. Not for sale. Although, that could change.
Shall we get down to business? It's not important who we represent.
You're Starfleet. But what are you?
Well, it's true we book passage.
Shh, 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 shh. I asked you a question.
My father was a Nausicaan. My mother is a Boolean fertility expert.
Indeed. Indeed she is. You're Jorian Zen, Helena's first officer. Did you think we wouldn't know? The symbiote's a surprise, though. Why isn't your joining noted in your service record? Why haven't you changed your name?
We came here to buy. Did you come here to sell?
To buy and sell, Mr. Zen.
We're looking for a Thaleron device.
Go. What makes you think I have one?
We're still talking.
Dealing with Starfleet is so messy. All right. I'll give you one. For your symbiote.
Forget it. I won't be a slave.
Oh, I don't want you. Not the host. That's totally valueless. Just the symbiote.
We're leaving.
Wait. You can't blame me for trying. I'll take one Class 3 probe and 50 deciliters of biomimetic gel.
We don't have that much on our ship. Not even a hospital ship does.
Your ship's surgeon is a very talented biochemist. I'm sure he can make the required amount.
The necessary materials
Will be on your ship within the day.
I'll consider it.
Of course, you being Starfleet, I will require a down payment. Let's call it an act of good faith. You will be my guest on board my ship while your doctor works. We can discuss fertility.
I didn't expect something like this.
Heleno's ship, the Baptist, openly scanned us. So we openly scanned them. No evidence of a Thaleron device being on board.
They'd have it masked. And I don't see them giving us the raw components for mimetic gel if they can't complete the deal. But that's moot. No deal.
Dismissed, Lieutenant.
You're going after it.
I said dismissed.
And I'll be right back again when you need me to help out on the attack. Respectfully, sirs, what is this really about?
So that's the whole of it. Time is precious. We need to show results or Knapp will pull the plug.
I'll do it. I'll go to Helena.
Lieutenant!
You don't have a choice. You can't attack the Baptists. Hell's Gate will open fire. It's in their best interest to keep their yards safe for business.
The station can't be that heavily armed.
They hide their weapons behind distortion fields. You don't know what they're packing. And if you wait too long, the Orions will sell your device to somebody else.
Lieutenant. You're both dismissed. I need time to think.
Computer? Lights?
Lieutenant Dias,
Yes, Captain?
report to the bridge.
I'm surprised and delighted that you've accepted my offer, Mr. Zen.
Lieutenant Dias comes back to us the moment the deal's complete.
What if she doesn't want to? I kid, Mr. Zen.
And she'll want certain assurances. She'll want to see the merchandise.
I too will want assurances. Once my guest is safely on the station, you will move that big starship of yours out of transporter range.
Understood.
This is a highly restricted substance, Captain. I'll be logging this and issuing a formal statement to Starfleet Medical upon return to DS-12.
So noted, Doctor. Your material should be beamed in soon. Faisal out.
Yes, can I help you with something?
I need the strongest painkiller you've got. It still allows me to function.
Why? What have you done this time?
Nothing. Yet.
This wouldn't have anything to do with the biomimetic gel I've been ordered to make, would it? Fine. Here, your system should be able to handle this.
Dias to Faisal?
Go ahead.
I'm ready, Captain.
Acknowledged. Report to Transporter Room 1.
No way. Not until I've seen the Thaleron device. Try it. I don't need weapons.
I've received my shipment, Captain.
Noted. Number 1, back us away just outside of transporter range.
Aye, sir.
Okay. I'm ready.
Come. Leave us. You are magnificent. And what is this? It's exquisitely ugly.
It's a shell fragment from a crick egg, and it hates to be touched. And right now, so do I. You better be out there.
It's good to hear your voice. Rockney's sensor damping field is working like a charm.
You're tracking my DNA?
Yes, it's pretty easy. You are the only known Bolian-Noskin cross in the galaxy.
Don't remind me. There's a small amount of my DNA in the aft section. I spit on the floor. And judging by the smell of this place, it won't have been cleaned up yet.
Got it.
The device is in a nearby crate. The crate is lined with Fistrium.
Compensating? I have a transporter lock on the device.
Oh, good. Get me out of here.
Shuttle is approaching, Captain. Preparing to receive her. Vaptis is hailing.
Ignore it.
Hell's Gate is hailing us.
Ignore that too.
Vaptis is charging weapons, and there's an energy buildup on the station.
Let's go, max impulse.
Clear for warp, Captain.
Engage.
Back to Federation space. Back to your home. With my property, with my merchandise. Oh, they'll never expect this, Bruja. Package our sensor logs. And the bioscan of Mr. Zen. Then open a channel to anyone who can hear us. Tell them what just happened. Tell them what the Noble Federation is up to.
Admiral Knapp, you're under arrest for breaching Starfleet security.
On whose authority?
Ian, you've really put your foot in it this time.
Asker to Faisal.
Yes, Commander?
We can begin work right away.
Sir, we're finally getting a response from DS-12, but it's not Admiral Knapp. It's a relay from the Victory.
Admiral Rand uses that ship.
On screen.
Captain Faisal, what are your location, speed, and heading?
Admiral Rand, has something happened to Admiral Knapp?
Captain, you are to drop out of warp and hold position. You will then wait for an inbound task force and surrender to them when they arrive. You will then proceed to DS-12 under escort. Do this, and you may reach the station on your bridge instead of in your brig.
I'm operating under the full authority of Admiral Knapp.
Admiral Knapp is in custody pending court-martial. Unless you wish to join him, you will follow my orders.
I'm conducting research on highly classified information.
No, you're not.
Clear the bridge. No, sir.
What was that?
I respectfully decline your order. I have a mission to complete.
Captain Faisal, you are relieved of duty. Commander Zen, or as the Symbiosis Commission is now telling me, Dow, arrests Mr. Faisal.
I'm sorry, Admiral. I can't do that.
Mr. Faisal, you have made a bad decision. As of now, you and your crew are traitors and renegades. I will send a whole fleet after